Supposed to be Louisiana? Oh, wait. Who the fuck is this?
Yerp. What up? Welcome to Peep Game. Here at Peep Game. We like to Peep Game. You know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? Live chat up there. I got the I got the setup.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So pretty much whatever happened, motherfucker just drop on in and talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody, we still at the early stages of this whole rendezvous. But yeah, so Kev, how you feeling?
Everything good, man.
Everything good?
Vacation time, so you know it's already.
Nigga on vacation. You be clutch with the vacation, nigga. You like
good.
a scientist, surgeon.
Gotta get 2 weeks in the summer, man. That's all right.
Wow. I don't be thinking that far in advance like that.
Summer vacation be the best vacations, boy.
So you got like a whole week off?
Yep.
Okay.
And next year I think I got 4 weeks off.
In 4 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole month. What are you gonna do with that?
I ain't go down to Panama.
Next year? That sounds like it's
Take that trip to Panama.
Shit.
That's a 3 week vacation in Panama.
So you're gonna you're gonna take all the 3 weeks?
Yeah, I might take 3 weeks in a row, and then probably one in August.
Okay. Damn, that's a nice summer. That's a nice ass setup.
Sure.
You don't ever get a moment that you feel like, all right, I should get back.
No.
Nah? You don't ever feel weird?
Damn, this whole... Come on, man. Don't open up Pandora's box.
What?
We're not meant to do any of this.
Nah?
In reality.
Yo, I don't
We are
know.
meant to live off the land. We ain't meant to be working for somebody to make somebody else rich. That's not.
Yeah, you might be right.
I know I'm right.
Yeah.
That was not what we are put on this earth for, bro.
Uh,
We were not put on this earth to work for other people. We are here to enjoy the land.
it feels weird, man. It feels like I'm a deadbeat in some kind of way.
Because that's how they program it.
Mm. Like when I was in Vietnam, and I'm around these motherfuckers, and they don't got no job. They just do like a little internet stuff, and they do a little work, and then they go about their day, and they do like comedy shows, and they just lay around at the pool all day. I be scratching my head, like I be kind of low key irritated. Like it's kind of like, y'all don't gotta do stuff.
That's how you're supposed to be. Why? The higher you go, the less work you do, the more time you have to relax. That's the structure.
Time is the true value. Like you're supposed to work for more time, but a lot of people are devoting all their time to work,
and then they die.
Yeah,
that's it.
Like the rich, they use other people's money to buy other people's time.
No, they steal other people's time.
Do they steal it really though? Do they steal it? Yeah. When they offer
steal your time, so they can enjoy it.
I mean, they kind of like made a deal for your time, like right now,
They didn't make the deal. The deal is that if you don't have money to pay for the place that you live, you put out. That's the
deal. Yeah, you kind of like selling your ass to work for to pay some bills and stuff like that, and they just utilize that time. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't feel like using it. They don't feel like doing it for themselves. So they take other people's money and get you to devote your time to do them a favor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's just how the game is. I'm trying to use other people's money to buy other people's time. But even so, as a free man, like a free unemployed man, I would still feel like I gotta do something. I would still feel like I gotta do something on the regular or something. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels a little weird.
The craziest thing I've seen, I just recently started seeing this shit, right? There's these dudes. They live in Cali and they live in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes, they opened up their own shop. Not literally, just they sell parts and things out of a storage unit.
Okay.
No crazy overhead. You put all it. They go over to Japan, buy the shit for the cheap. They're tuners, like that Fast and Furious shit.
Mm-hmm.
They get all of that shit, bring it back over here. They ship it over here, put it in their storage unit. Niggas pull up to their storage unit and they just part out.
Wow, from out the storage
unit. 2 brothers and a sister.
Wow. Out the storage
unit. They went from having a multi-family crib to having this big ass crib in the mountains. And all they do is buy and sell cars now. They work their way up from parts to cars. So they was getting parts, bringing the parts back, dishing them out.
Mm-hmm.
Once they got enough money from the parts, they started doing cars.
Okay.
They go into auctions. They getting all the cars that niggas from over here want.
Mm-hmm.
They abundant over there in Japan. So they just boop, 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 ship them over because you shipping it to America. You know what I mean? It's not like you having it shipped.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're shipping it yourself?
So they making a kid like
arbitrage, man.
The sister had a wedding. Whew, that shit, bruh.
That arbitrage.
And they went from like low levels like Hondas and shit like that to the upper echelon street racing cars, Toyota Supras, Nissan Skylines, RX-7s. Like,
yo,
I was really thinking like, yo, that's crazy. And they Japanese. They have Japanese, so.
It's,
come on, man.
This in their culture.
Yeah. I was like, yo, if that ain't, that's crazy. Imagine.
Yo, there's money out there to be made, man. It's a lot of money out there. What I think it is just motherfuckers just gotta execute on. It's just too much money out there. You
like
feel me?
You saying all they do is chill.
They just chill. They
All you
figure
gotta
out.
do, fam, the
They
shop open
almost-
from this time to this time. Y'all come holler at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Storage you. He's trapping on the storage you.
You know, that's crazy. I don't see how is that not possible. Because there's nobody in the motherfucking storage units.
They say, yo, beat us up the block. We got y'all. Whatever you need. You need. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we be back. Yo, bring to the gate.
Yo, that shit be feeling too open. You know what I'm saying? It feels too good to be true.
Niggas, and then everybody pulls up in a U-Haul.
Ain't nobody stopping no U-Haul. Right.
Everybody pulls up in a U-Haul. Because they selling shit by the bulk. You know what I mean? Niggas is pulling up in a U-Haul.
That's a good move right there.
And then like that's with the parts and shit like that. With the V's, they meet them at the shipping yard. Make sure you your cash in hand.
So how do they get the V's?
They bought them from the auction in Japan.
They get them from the auction in Japan
For dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen a Nissan Skyline R34?
Nah.
You wanna check that on the Googles?
All right, let's see what this is.
Check what that MSRP is, so you can see what the profit margin looks like on this.
It's what it is?
Nissan Skyline R34.
Still loading up. Nissan Skyline
R34.
Skyline.
There you go, right there.
I don't know how you be knowing all these goddamn cars, Kevin. Like all the RX-59s and. Oh yeah, that's tough.
Check the MSRP though. All these images. You gotta check how much the car costs on the search.
How much this shit cost?
Check the MSRP. That's Godzilla. That's the one that everybody wants.
Whew. Shit gives me chills, bro.
I'm telling you. Get back. What's the search? For the search button. Type in
Nah, that's a
MSRP.
toy right there. You said MS-13?
MSRP. No, just space. MS. Oh shit. Type in the R34. The R34.
R34 MS. How are you supposed to remember all this shit?
R.
All these abbreviations. For what?
Go to all.
Go to where?
All.
All.
75,000.
75 $75,000.
Guess how
$75,000.
much you could buy that shit at an auction?
How much you get it for?
Over there. Because it only costs this much because this isn't an American car.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have it shipped over. It used to be illegal to have this car in the United States.
Illegal?
It used to be illegal to have this car in the United States.
But why?
It was pushing too much horse to the whip.
This shit does look like it should go off. Like
You
retarded.
get this shit for 7 stacks over there. 7 US stacks over there.
What we doing, bro?
7 US stacks. Do you know how much these niggas is killing over there?
What are we doing?
They drive these shits like Civics, bro. These shits are driven around Japan like Civics.
Raji, when I was in Vietnam, I seen Bugattis on the street. Nobody's surrounding it. Motherfuckers was just not really getting any type of attention. I think it's more of an American thing, the way we treat cars. You know what I'm saying? We like drool over it.
Mm-hmm.
But this motherfucker selling it for
It's Paul Walker, yo.
oh, damn. Damn. Thought he was selling the car. Yeah. That's not cool. Yeah, I mean that shit was going. Was he driving one of those?
Yeah, the silver one that you said was a toy. That was when he was driving the Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay. No, I like this all blue. I like cars with skirts. There's something about it. Does it like make it faster or something, or just look fast? Okay. Yeah, man. I don't know what we doing, man. We gotta go out there and get it. There's no
So
money
matter
to
of
be
fact,
made
type
out
in
here.
HAN.
HAN.
Space. There we go.
Nah, that's too much for me.
Do you know how many people want this fucking car? That's what it looks like dressed up,
That's too much for me.
bro. That's what it. That's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like dressed up. Now take Han away.
I like this picture. Oh, you getting all these cars from Fast and Furious, the Tokyo Drift.
These are the illest cars in the street, bro.
It's that shit you just hop out, park, and lean on. You know what I'm saying? You just hop out, park, and lean. It's a little bit too much.
That's why I'm telling you, go back and take off the Hans.
The Hans?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like a part of the car.
This is what it regularly looks like.
This makes me want to go back to the other.
But I'm just saying, look how different it looks.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. This one doesn't have a skirt.
I think that's the one that Vin Diesel was driving in the first movie.
Oh, so they whipping these joints. I'll take this.
Here you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going and get me one of these.
Niggas is picking them shits up.
Yo, Mazdas go off, bro. Mazda's always had it when it comes to decent cars. Satisfact, you know.
Bro, after watching how the two brothers in the sister move,
Mm-hmm.
that shit was crazy, man. Let's talk about a family coming together. You know what I mean?
The little imports and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice trip. Yo, every trip should be profitable.
She's 11 hours.
What?
How long did your family?
My G, I'm trying to tell
I didn't know it was that long. Them niggas had to be dedicated for that priority shit.
Yeah, they enjoy every minute of that flight. That was their last.
Crazy.
It was kamikaze. You know what I'm saying? They had a nice. That was, you know, they had to enjoy, savor the flavor. Them motherfuckers. Nah, but the flights is not that bad, bro. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, it sounds crazy.
11 hours sounds fucking insane.
It sounds crazy, but to the people that did it, it's like it wasn't really that bad. You know what I'm saying?
There and back.
I mean, you're not gonna do that like in 2 days.
They do that shit. It looked like every week they doing that shit, bro. I was like, God damn. How much is the ticket?
Nah,
Ticket is some stacks.
I couldn't do that every week.
These niggas is uploading like every 2 weeks.
Every 2 months. Nah.
They
Every 3 months I could do a trip.
And they ain't the only ones doing it. There's mad other people doing it too. I'm like,
these motherfuckers getting paper.
But
man.
nah, they not going back and forth as a business. You got other people going over there to go buy the joints and ship them back. A lot of people do that.
Okay. Yo, there's a lot of things out there that you could get for cheap and bring it out here and sell it for the high. Pretty much that's what everybody's doing.
Nigga, the only thing niggas like us is doing is going down there, getting that Henny White, coming back and selling it.
That's it. That's it. Nah, the only thing niggas like us is doing is going to fucking travel. We go, just talking about traveling out the country. Niggas go to DR, Puerto Rico, and feel like they did something. Nah, man, you gotta go places, man. I suggest go places where your dollar go the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like, go places where you could buy a shit ton of something for like $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, yeah. I mean, what? Like, yo, all right. For example, Airbnbs over there, $12 a night. You could buy a whole Airbnb, or all right, buy a whole unit, and that's like $500 a month. Live out here, but you bought that spot. Hire someone to property manage that shit. I mean, if you already got shit in your name and stuff like that, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, what's the worst that they could do? If they do something, then it's obviously them.
Well, I know somebody in Atlanta, her and her son went in on a property on a cottage type.
Mm-hmm.
And the property manager came highly recommended. You know, I mean, she's a property manager for other cottages.
Mm-hmm.
So she was a total bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, disrespected them because they were Hispanic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Disrespected them. Like, every time they would try to contact her with some stuff, she was blowing them off. Yeah. Like, to the point where they had to take her to court. So I'm like, it ain't always going to be rosy and peachy. Like, shit gets sticky. Shit gets sticky.
There's always something. There's nothing rosy and peachy. You know what I'm saying? There's always something. Yo, my hairline is like wowzers on this video for some reason. I don't know if it's like some type of effect. Some type of visual shit. Yeah. Nah, but there's always some type of scumbags. There's always some type of hustle.
They do exist.
Yeah, they do exist. But the people in Vietnam are nice, man. You know, there's some nice people that you could trust. It's like, nah. Nah, but there's a risk with everything, you know? So when it comes to making deals, my approach is lowering the risk as fast as possible. So I would probably work really hard on getting my capital back, my principal back first. It's all about securing the principal first. And then everything else is profit, you know? So if you lose, you ain't lose much. I mean, you ain't lose your principal. You know what I'm saying? It's all about protecting that principal to me. You feel me? And if I'm not mistaken, I think a loss is a write-off. You know, and you can get that back at the end of the year. I'm trying to get into business. I'm still learning. But all right, Kev, let's get into today's topics.
Okay, let's kick it over.
Let's see what's going on out here, man. It's wild out in these streets, bro. It's really crazy out in these streets. It's really crazy. It's never a dull moment. So, Russell Wilson. How you feel about Russell Wilson?
Last year was a dumpster fire. They went to the Broncos and stunk it up.
Mm-hmm.
Got paid back and stunk it up. I mean, his coach was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Give him that. But that nigga stunk it up last year. So he better have a nice bounce back this year. Russ better cook.
Yo, I can't help but to feel like he had a lot of fucking potential up until Seattle. I don't know. And I know that sounds ignorant, but not saying anything personal towards Seattle. But it's just at that time, ironically, like at that time, he kind of like fell off.
Potential as far as what?
Like he had juice. Like he had a lot of, you know.
Yeah, up in Seattle.
Up in Seattle. He's not.
Now he's in Denver.
How long he been with Denver?
Since last year.
Since last year. I think he's been falling off before that.
Falling off in this sense.
Like he's just been getting washed. I know age would do that to you, but
the team. I'm gonna tell you what happened. After they won the Super Bowl, Russell got paid.
Okay.
I'm gonna repeat that.
Russell got paid.
After they won the Super Bowl, Russell got paid.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened when he paid everybody else. So the team fell apart. And it was just Russell running around by himself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they didn't continue working on building the team.
How you gonna build a team if you're giving all the money to the quarterback?
Oh, I see.
That's how the team falls apart. They do it every single time.
I see what's going on.
That's what bad management is. Instead of putting the money where it was supposed to go, they gave all the money to the quarterback, who was on a rookie deal when he won the Super Bowl. So then when it was time for him to get paid, they gave him a little too much. The thing about Tom Brady, whenever he won, he always restructured his contract so they could pay everybody else.
Oh, this guy's a
That's why everybody go to Brady.
Humanitarian.
Brady gave the money back.
Wow.
He was like, if I can keep winning, give the money back.
I see why they love Brady.
I'm going to earn on the back end.
This nigga got the defense team protecting him.
Exactly. Yeah, Brady made sure niggas got paid.
Right.
Because still, man, he made his wife worth 400 M's. What he got to worry about?
400 M's.
You feel me?
He just won.
And he made more money off the field than on the field.
Wow.
With his endorsement. So, you know what I mean? Get that money. If that money will help him get the Super Bowl,
that's what he care about.
And look, most Super Bowls ever.
Does he have room for any more rings? Yeah, of course he does.
He got 7.
Wow. You might as well go ahead.
7 Super Bowl. Niggas can't even get the 1. This nigga got 7 Super Bowl wins.
Just one more. Just one more.
Nigga retired. You tried last year for one more. Didn't work.
Damn, man. Hey, that leads my theory. Like, Tom Brady ain't shit without what you call it, Bill Belichick. He didn't win last year. Yeah, but he didn't win last year.
But he won without Belichick.
That was beginning luck.
Beginner's luck is crazy.
Beginning with another team, yeah. It was still a beginning.
That team was stacked. That's why they won. That team was fucking stacked, and the defense was lights out. That's why they won. Well, back to this nigga Russ.
Yo,
you better do something this year.
I really feel like, I don't know, no plight to Ciara, but I feel like ever since she came in his life, shit kind of, I don't know, I'm just not feeling a lot of this shit. And I say actually,
that's how it goes. Niggas win and then they get their family.
Yeah.
They can win the game. You win the game. You start your family. Niggas' mind starts shifting off the game.
I guess it's because Future. If Ciara didn't have Future as a baby father, you know, it wouldn't highlight so much. It wouldn't be so profound that, you know, it was a sucker. So basically,
wait, what? Russell is a sucker?
I mean, you don't see it a little bit of him being a little bit of, you know, no, I don't know. Look,
this nigga is a $200 million man with a celebrity wife.
What is the big deal about having a celebrity wife? But all right, go ahead. I hear you.
She has her own attention. He ain't really gotta, you know what I mean? He ain't gotta do much. She walk out and bring back. She got her own. Put it like that.
She got her own.
Yeah.
What's so?
Doesn't every man want that?
No.
Wait.
No. I don't care about. I don't care about.
You just blindsided me, man.
You just said, doesn't every man want a woman with her own? This ain't no Jamie Foxx. I love her because she got her own.
Did you listen to the lyrics?
She don't need mine. She should leave mine alone. There ain't nothing that's so sexy than a woman who wants but don't need me.
What?
That's
you got me so confused right now. So you want somebody to be dependent on your every move?
I didn't. You see how you just went to the extreme?
Like, are you looking for a slave? What do you mean? Somebody to keep on the staircase? What are you talking about?
I want her to need me though. I want her to need me. I want to feel needed.
So you want somebody who's codependent?
No, I mean I'm codependent. We all codependent in some ways. I don't want to connect with a. You can't. I want an interdependent woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to connect with somebody independent. You know, like how are we going to connect? You're on an island. You know what I'm saying?
His island is bigger.
All right. So basically, what I'm saying. And I'm going to just say it, like, I feel like Ciara wears the pants. I feel like Ciara is,
what?
Yeah.
How do you feel like Ciara wears the pants? At what point in time did you come up with this thought? What happened to make you believe this?
The image, all we could go off is images. Like, we don't I don't watch reality show. You're bringing this shit up. Now
you talking about?
You're helping me out.
That we're talking about?
Like, you're actually helping me out.
I'm talking about him wearing a Batman suit. You didn't like that?
I'm sure I don't, bro. It's been a trend of things. It's been a trend.
Girl, man. What you gonna do?
That's alright. So what is she
love.
doing? What is she doing for him then? It's got to be a two-way street.
She like what, 3 kids?
Nah, and then he was a step pops before that.
So that nigga Russ is winning.
Come on, man. There's been so many.
That nigga Russ is up. What are you talking? This is hate. You crossing into dangerous boundaries of hate right now, boy.
Nah, bro. I'm saying my statement right now is Ciara doesn't make him look like a champ. She definitely doesn't make him look like a champ. Is that agreeable?
I'm trying to figure out how.
Do you?
What did she do to hinder him?
All right, boom. Here's a good example. Cardi B and Offset.
Okay.
Offset still. You see what do you call it? They call those ad hoc. What's that psychological thing you doing?
But you brought up an example of a guy who treats on his girl.
No, that's some insider shit. I'm just talking about image.
Insider shit. It's all over, like, public. This is public knowledge.
Ad hominem. What you just did was an ad hominem.
Is it not?
That's called an ad hominem. An ad hominem is of an argument or reaction directed against a person rather than the position they are maintaining. The position I was maintaining was the image. Yeah, an ad hominem.
Is it what?
That is.
I thought you were talking about him. I know you were talking about you. Continue.
No, I'm talking about him.
So I was doing that to him. I think you said I was doing it to you.
No, we're talking about Russell Wilson.
Okay, all right. So I'm doing this to Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay. Say it again.
Yo, you a mastermind.
Tell me again.
You just lost me.
Tell me again.
Yo.
Because I'm thinking you talking about him, and I'm like, hey, hold up. This is public knowledge, man. Like, wow. Nigga went on to stage
so
to
that
apologize.
Was
I'm sorry for cheating.
That was my point.
Like what?
My point was, Cardi B makes Offset look like a champ.
How? This nigga was just on IG crying that she cheated on him. What champ does that?
Yo, besides the cheating,
what are we talking about?
You already know.
I don't know no champ that go on IG. Yo, my girl she cheated on me with another nigga. I don't know no champ that do that.
That was recent.
Yeah. Okay.
Cardi B and Offset. Let's look at them together. You know what I'm saying? You know, she be, you know what I'm saying? She be real.
Cheated on her multiple.
Why you keep on bringing up the personal aspect? I'm talking about image.
What other?
You know how many times Serena cheated on Russell Wilson? You want to know how many times Serena cheated on Russell? Yes, Ciara. Yeah.
It would make more sense in this argument.
All right, look at this couple. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like for some reason, she compliments Offset. Now, look at this couple.
I don't understand that she compliments Offset. What do you mean?
I really think Offset really started getting more in his bag when he got with Cardi B, to be honest. Like, he started being out there more. He was outside more. He was.
I think that's what happens with every celebrity in a relationship.
Bro, not
When have you ever seen so much of Gucci Mane since you've been with that shorty? When have you ever seen so much of Jay-Z since he got with Beyonce?
So much?
Yeah.
What you mean so
much? When
much?
you're in a celebrity couple, it's more money the more time you're together.
More money the more time you're together.
Yeah, you get paid for that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Offset seemed like he still got his you know, I don't know. It seems respect. Alright.
Offset is
it could be
comparing a child to a grown man. You realize that, right?
You're wild disrespectful.
How?
You're wild disrespectful, bro.
Compared to Russell Wilson, Offset is a child.
How is he a child, bro? We're all adults.
How old is Offset?
We're all adults. He's
Offset?
definitely a full adult, like over 25 adult.
Over 25?
Yeah, he's over 25.
How old is Russell?
It don't matter. When you over 25, everybody the same age.
Different stages of their lives, bro.
When you over 25, everybody it's the same. It's the even playing field. How old is Russell? He ain't over 40.
No, he can't be over 40.
Exactly.
They're in two different stages of their lives, bro.
What? Come on, you be giving out rope, man. Like you be, yo.
I'm just stating facts, my boy.
My nigga, he's only 34.
And how old is Offset?
Yo, that's amazing.
How old is Offset?
You're amazing, bro.
How old is Offset?
He's got, they're probably like 5 years apart, bro.
And you're not telling me, nigga, that's a whole,
no.
That's more than fucking high school apart, bro.
God. Yo, it's different when he's 31 years old, my nigga.
So like you said, 4 years, right? That's a huge gap, my nigga. Now check out their net worths. No, look up the network. Look at the network. That's all I'm saying. Look up the network. Look up the network.
You said that's a gap.
That's a gap, my nigga. Those are two different stages of your lives, my nigga. I'm telling you, look at the network.
Yo.
Look up the network.
Oh my God, bro.
Look up the network, bro.
Yo. You're so full of shit.
I'm telling you. They had two different stages of their lives.
Yo, Russell Wilson is 34.
And look up his M's.
Offset is 31.
Look up his M's,
I be talking to 40-year-old, 50-year-old people. We be talking like we're the same age.
Not at the stage of life that Russell
What do you
Wilson
mean?
is. Look at the M's, bro.
All right, Offset 28 million.
Russell Wilson would kill himself if he woke up with Offset's money. Are you shitting me right now? Oh my God. These niggas had two different stages of their lives, my nigga.
Yo.
Are you kidding me right
He's
now?
a rapper.
Yo, I didn't hear you say Russell's net worth. I didn't hear that. Did you leave that for the, you know what I mean? I didn't hear that one.
Yo, he's a rapper.
I didn't see you say the net worth.
Yo.
What is it?
All right. It's 165 million.
And that's just off this contract, nigga. 160. This nigga's up. He's grown man bread, bro.
He
is fuck out of here.
A celebrity football.
You just said
player
168 M's compared to 28.
A quarterback, bro. You're comparing. Now, you want to talk about a difference in age? Let's talk about a difference in careers. I think it makes more. I think it's the careers.
Mindset.
It's the career.
Mindset.
It's the career.
Different mindset. But
yo,
when you are 168
he's a
M's
football
up,
player and he's a rapper. Come on, he's an NFL superstar. Superstar, Kevin. And he's a rapper. You want to compare.
Hold on.
Come on.
Pump your brakes right now. Because I'm about to cook your muffin.
Go ahead.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
His age is what?
It is 31.
What was a rapper who went to Hollywood, who had his own TV show, and then crossed over into movies? What was he doing at 31? I ain't going to say his name, because if you don't know him, I'm going to stop talking.
Are you talking about Nick Cannon? I don't know who you're talking about. I really don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about.
The nigga went from rapping to having his own TV show.
Rapping, having his own
TV show. To then jump into the biggest blockbuster in summer in 1997.
Biggest blockbuster?
In the summer. Blockbuster movie in the summer. One of the largest selling movies of all time.
TV to rap back
Rapping
to TV.
movies.
I don't even know.
31. Check that nigga Will Smith network at 31.
Oh, Will Smith?
Check his network at 30.
Will Smith started out rapping.
He was a rapper.
Will Smith started out rapping.
You say he's a rapper.
Yo, Offset is a street nigga. You really gonna compare? You gonna compare Will Smith to Offset?
Offset is one of the street niggas who has the luxury to still be here.
You just called. I thought you said Will Smith is one of the street niggas. All right, so Offset, he's a GD, my nigga. He's a gangster. Like he's a street nigga, and you're comparing Offset. Yo, he wasn't even with Quavo and Takeoff. The nigga he just got out of jail. He just got out of jail. How long was Russell Wilson in jail for?
What are you going to jail for? That's a smart man. What is he going to jail for?
But I'm just saying, these events.
Ain't no detriment to him.
This is cause and effects. That's why, I mean, he's doing all right, making $28 million, and he did some time in jail and shit like that.
I said Russell Wilson would kill himself if he woke up with Offset.
That's a little extreme.
That is the fucking fact.
Come on, man. But you compare Will Smith to Offset. I just want you to realize
I'm just saying, you said 31. Oh, 31, he's 31.
Yo, you just compared Will Smith to Offset, and you just made a gap between 31, a huge gap between 31 and 34 as men. There's no gap between.
If a man has
the same
at
age.
34, if he has 168 M's, his life is not the same as a 31-year-old, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He cannot relate to that 31-year-old, my nigga. This nigga is going everywhere in polos and khakis.
Bro.
Are you kidding me?
The bottom line
He's going everywhere in polos and khakis.
All right, let's look at these pictures.
Come on, man.
What are you talking about polos and... Look, he's a fucking...
At 168 M's?
Yo.
Oh, my God.
He's a fucking rap star, my nigga. They're both rappers. They're both in entertainment. Yo, Russell Wilson is in the NFL, man. You know what's going on in there. You can't.
I'm telling you.
Yo, Russell Wilson doesn't even identify as black. Come on, let's not forget that. Let's not forget that. Russell Wilson don't identify as black.
I don't know where you got that from. That boy Danger Russ. Remember that.
Not identify as black. He doesn't. It's no puff piece. I don't even know what not being black. Hold on, what's that?
There you go. I'm standing there.
I don't even know what that not being black.
It's only ignorant people who say that stuff about him.
Oh, what's his racial background?
There you go.
He's 62% African, 36%. Look, I can't stand with people. What's all this? You only two races. You got two races. You can't be a multiple. You know, I don't think it makes sense.
Only one race.
All right, come on. Yeah.
You ask me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can't be when people be like, I'm this, that, and that. No, you can't. It's who was your mom and who was your dad, and you know, then you figure out from that. You're 50-50 of that. You can't just go into. Come on. I think those type of people just don't want to just say you're fucking black. You're 62% African, 36%.
So who's more black, him or Logic?
He is. He is.
Like,
I had to think about Logic.
Oh
it's not too often Logic comes across my mind besides my own logic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! So you got me coughing or whatever.
Nah, but yo. My point is this. Cardi B compliments Offset image-wise more than Ciara compliments Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much shit. So basically, Russell Wilson's wife, baby father, is Future, who is a known misogynist, and what you call him, and you know, yeah, it's just not a good look, man. It's just not a good look. I'm gonna just leave this one alone.
Nah, man.
I'm gonna just
don't pussyfoot around. What happened? What happened?
Nah, man.
What's the embrace debate, nigga? What happened?
I was just leaving it alone,
in the future, man. Niggas playing football with your kids.
That'll be a good last laugh. But then, boom. Here's what's happening. All right? I don't even know if I want to touch this subject.
I've already said that.
What's that?
In the future, niggas playing football with your kids.
I mean, that would be a bitch if they become like superstars.
What you think he doing?
That's
What do you think he's doing? They got. How is that low, man?
That is low.
He is married to this kid's mother. How is that low? You're not making no sense.
That's like intentional.
Of course, it's intentional. The nigga lives in his house. He's supposed to shun him.
He's supposed to shun him. Superstar.
He's supposed to shun him.
I'm just saying, like, but
what are you saying?
But Future's still in his life, though.
Is he? Is he?
He's not rejecting the kid.
Is he? Come on, man. How you treat the mom ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. He gotta fix that first.
I don't know. I don't even know.
That's all I'm saying.
How
that nigga be treating his mom? You think he gonna grow up and really respect his pops?
Let's get into these comments real quick, though.
Keep it a stack.
Okay. Russ on his daddy duties this morning with Lil Future or whatever. We love to see him in a dad in real life.
Who said this?
This is the neighborhood talk.
Oh, it's a random.
Yeah. And that's a clap back. Why do they still call him Lil Future? I can't believe, are they in the household calling him Lil Future?
I have no idea.
That is wild. I don't know. I got an ego, man. I'm realizing with all this shit, I do have an ego, and I find that shit wild. I'm very territorial. I'm very no.
That's the wild part. If you did his mother right, this wouldn't even be a thing.
How you know?
You just said this nigga's misogynistic. Liz always telling me about what his baby mamas is doing. Ciara is clearly the most famous baby mother. Like, what are we talking about right now, bro?
I mean, she gave it up to him. He waited until they got married. And then they're Christians. And then they sport this whole we Christian and we better than everybody, we blessed and everybody's going to hell.
I ain't never heard.
And everybody else is going to hell. But she's looking like she's out here looking like this though.
I ain't never heard any.
Yo, you know who he remind me of, bro? And that's gonna really solidify. That's really gonna give you a glimpse of how I feel about this guy. He remind me of the dude that live up the street. I ain't gonna say it, but he remind me of. Yo, I can't. Like this looks like him. That's how you know how I feel, bro. He's a super herb, bro. I don't know, man. Come on. Where's his kid at?
You seen his crib?
Man,
that nigga lives in an estate,
sucker
bro.
out here, bro. You looking like a sucker meat.
I don't know what
you looking like a whole sucker. I'm sure I ain't the only one.
That sounds like a lot of hate, bro.
He should have ended it with.
Stand-up dude, if anything.
Oh, he should have ended it with making sure he has a bright future. He would have had a bright future regardless, cause he's the son of Future. Let's get into this.
Hold up, time out. Hold up.
Let's see what this is.
I'm about to, like I said, to get them ovens out the muffin. Get the muffins out the oven, my nigga. Future's son is in fucking jail, my nigga. What are you talking about? He would have had a bright future. Future's son is in jail for doing exactly what Future talks about in his raps. What the fuck are you talking about?
Future's son's in jail? You got a son in jail?
I rest my case.
You got a son in jail?
The defense rests.
I ain't know
he
that.
He would have had a bright future anyway.
How many kids this nigga got? I mean, I'm sure he got several.
Do your due diligence, boy.
I mean,
nigga say, hey, he just gonna have to deal with that. That was Future's response.
Look,
he just gonna have to deal with that.
Yo, you wanna act like you don't know the different dynamics of life and shit like that.
He had a son. He just gonna have to deal with that.
Yo, he had a son when he was on a come up, bro. So he was in the streets too.
So what do niggas?
He was in the streets too.
You make this too easy, my nigga. I love you. You make this way too easy.
What
do niggas do who have children and want to put them on? What are they doing?
Who have children and want to put them on?
Yes. To give them a crazy head start compared to other children. What are they doing?
Yo, my nigga, Future is a street nigga. Grab your Glock before you brush your teeth type nigga.
That's not answering my question. What do niggas do to put their kids on to give them a major leg up on other children?
I don't know.
Especially in the music industry.
What they do?
Blue Ivy.
Get like a trust or some shit?
Blue Ivy. These are just two examples. Blue Ivy and DJ Khaled have official credits on their albums. So these kids will get paid for life for having credits on the album.
Yo, my nigga.
That is what you do.
My nigga. Do you know this child was born before Tony Montana?
Angel, that has nothing to do with Uncle Sam. That has absolutely nothing
This child is umpteen years old.
So you still don't think that if you have your child on every project that you have done, getting an official credit, that's not more money than half the kids his age will see?
I'm saying though, how do you know? Like, you could give him the reasonable doubt that wouldn't come.
What?
Those ideas wouldn't
this
come
nigga
into a trapper's mind.
on a run. What are you talking about?
He's a trapper, my nigga. Those type of lucrative ideas don't come across. That shit would come across an NFL player mind before a trapper from Atlanta mind.
Yo, this nigga Jay's a trapper for Brooklyn.
Come on, man. You gon' oh my God. You know you do it with conviction.
The CEO's mind. That marketing plan was him.
You bullshit me with conviction,
that marketing
bro.
plan was him.
Yo, Jay-Z, my nigga. Jay-Z 50-odd years old.
Chicken Man, Iceberg with the Frozen game.
Jay-Z, you know, Future younger than Offset.
No, they know that.
Future's you wanna do the
Future went out racks on racks on racks.
Yo,
racks
Future.
on racks on, Future been out forever, nigga.
Future
is
young.
out since 05. How the fuck is he younger than? Get the fuck out of here.
He's 39 years old.
Yeah, what the fuck, yo?
Nah, I misread something one time.
I'm sure you did.
That looked like he was
I'm sure.
I was like, oh shit, Future young.
I'm sure.
Yo, hold up. You know,
yeah, you know, Future is older than Russ, and Russ is taking care of his child.
Drake older than Russell. That's crazy. But
Oh, man.
alright, a nigga dropping your name in a diss song and you flex on him by reminding him that you're a better father to his son than he'll ever be.
That's all you gotta do.
Ugh.
You got a little man in a suit and tie. Come on, son. He's doing his thug thizzle, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Russell doing what he's supposed to do.
this nigga Future said I'll make another one.
So you can do that.
Alright. Let him live, man. I'm gonna let him live. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. I just couldn't do it. You ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy,
You got
shorty.
yourself out here looking crazy. What you mean?
You ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy, shorty. Like you
He
gonna
had her looking crazy.
how he had her looking crazy?
Nigga cheated on her 9 times.
You got with Future. What the fuck do you expect? That's like getting with Hugh Hefner.
So you
And they get mad because
so
he's
can't
cheating.
be mad when she moves on, nigga.
I'm not mad.
So what we talking
He's
about?
not mad. He's not
He
mad.
not mad. Nigga saying fuck Russell, but he not mad. Come on, man.
I don't know what the hell's going
Come
on in
on,
that
son.
household, bro.
Nigga saying fuck Russell, but
You
he
don't
not mad.
You don't know what the hell's going on in that
I
household?
know he mad. That's what I do know. I know that nigga mad. On the track with Quavo talking about fuck Future. That nigga mad.
You don't know what's going on, man. That might be a reason why he had to do that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to see my son. Nah, he got training today. Sorry. You want to see your dad or you want to go training? I want to go training. Hey man, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what to tell you, Future.
Yo, nah, bro.
Go back to that. Yeah, I mean, whatever it is you do.
Sipping lean.
Whatever it is you rappers do. 168 M's up. Come
Yo,
on, son.
Russell Wilson remind me of Undercover Brother when he
Yes.
with the smoothie.
Yes. Starbucks.
Yo, Russell Wilson remind me of that. But yeah, man, couldn't be me. But anyways, we got 6ix9ine and Kodak Black dropping a collab together tomorrow. Now, I would love to hear your take about this, because you put me on with 6ix9ine, nigga. You was like, this nigga right here is the shit. You was like, this nigga go hard. There ain't nobody fuck with him. He a real nigga. Street solid. what do you call it? What's the new word? Hellified. You you said that he was a hellified nigga, and you know him, you trust him, you believe in him. You put me on strong with 6ix9ine. So I want to hear your take.
Freedom?
Yeah.
I will state that the first 3 tracks that this nigga dropped was something different that nobody's ever heard before. And if you
See
try
the
to say
sticky
that this nigga didn't have the Onyx DMX energy, you're lying to yourself.
Man, I can't tell you
On
one
the second
song.
note, I
I can't tell you one song
that he was
that wasn't
used,
trash.
abused, and tossed out like yesterday's trash. I watched the video. I seen what them niggas did to him. If I was him, I don't blame him. Fuck them dirty ass Brooklyn niggas.
All right.
But anyway, on to this topic.
All right. Hold up. Oh, no.
I thought you wanted me to
tap the brake on that real quick,
go
just
rewind.
at the stop sign.
Right.
Hold up. So, you're placing him as a victim.
Oh no, he know what he did. He know what he did. He manipulated dumb niggas until them dumb niggas got gangster with him. He was not ready for that. He has no background in that. He got scared. He worked with authorities.
Do you think
That's the story.
6ix9ine isn't as integrity, or is like do you think he
No, he manipulated some dumb niggas. He knew what he was doing.
manipulated some dumb
He
niggas?
manipulated dumb niggas.
Okay. So you don't feel any kind of way supporting a snitch?
What do you mean?
Like he snitched. So you're okay with him snitching?
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
What is your instance of him snitching?
My instance of him snitching?
Yeah, let me get that first before I respond.
He's a gangbanger.
You saw him put in work?
He's a known gangbanger.
Yeah, like when you say
He
gangbanger,
confessed to
when
be.
you say gangbanger, I think of somebody who actually put in work.
No.
So
what's
a gangbanger?
We live in a world where we could only address somebody as how they address themselves.
No,
You know? No, but it's a fact though. Like he called him. I'm not gonna tell him that he's not. I'm not gonna tell him that he's not a gangbanger.
Yeah, shot caller.
If he calls himself a gangbanger, you
can call yourself
and
whatever I see.
No,
whatever I see.
Master capper. You are a master capper.
I see no gangbanging from
Yo, you are a master capper, my
bro,
nigga.
what gangbanging did you see? You ain't never seen this nigga put in work. What are you talking about?
I seen him throw gang signs.
Gang signs.
That's
not gangbanging.
Around gang members.
He's around gang. That's associate.
So
that's not gang
so
banging.
You see gangbangers do put in work?
Yes. Countless gang. You seen game put in work.
What?
You ain't seen game put in work.
What
you ain't
work
never
you
seen
seen
game put in work.
What work you seen game put in? Yo, you make it seem like there's a channel to just cut on and just watch these guys put in work. Like it's like a show or something, like a reality
so
show.
Like I'm saying, you never seen Jimmy put in work.
No.
So you wasn't there at the Rucker when them niggas got hot.
I've probably seen a clip.
You ain't see when niggas rush the niggas in the crowd. You ain't see
right.
when the nigga was banging like literally a whole bunch of bloods in fucking what was the name of that shit? That shit in Harlem. What was the name of that shit that got closed down? Niggas was throwing fucking bottles at fucking French Montana. That's gang banging, my nigga. That is putting in work, getting your shits dirty. This nigga was a shot caller. He made a phone call. Niggas went to go put in that work.
Yo,
that's all I'm
so
getting.
you're gonna tell me that 6ix9ine didn't have 6ix9ine didn't have what do you call it? Interactions in surrounding gang activity.
Yeah,
so you telling me?
I just said he's a shot.
Hold on. No, him himself in a gang fight.
Nah,
you're gonna tell me? So
I seen niggas get shot at and run. I seen that.
I don't know what you call it. If it looks like
a get shot at. And
run.
run.
6ix9ine and crew in massive brawl. Gang members pulled up on 6ix9ine in Orlando. 6ix9ine Whack 100 Legendary Blood. Preview 6ix9ine can't make a gun sound whatever.
Yo, you are not showing me no banging. I hope you know that.
What do you mean?
You ain't showing me no banging. You're not showing me no banging.
I'll show you some gang banging. Here's some gang banging right here. What are you talking about, Kevin? Somebody try to claim this. Try to
Call security.
This is gang banging.
No banging going on. What the banging? I see a lot of words. Where the banging at? There's nothing on video of this nigga banging, my nigga. Stop.
Yo.
There's no video of this nigga banging, bro. Stop.
Alright.
He's a shot caller.
Tekashi 6ix9ine versus Crip Gang Bang.
Let me see something.
We are in the process of building a world-class airport for Los Angeles. Because of construction.
I want to get out of
That's a lot of banging. That's a lot of banging right there. That's a lot of banging, my nigga. Stop. The video don't Ain't no banging.
Look at all this shit, my nigga.
Oh my god.
I'm relaxed.
This nigga's on the ground. No. Stop, my nigga. This is not gang banging.
I've never seen anything like this.
This is not gang banging. Which gang living you? Why you not watch? Stop, bro.
Rap a lot. Y'all got the mom. You see us pull up in that.
That gang banger ain't good at it. We be banging, nigga. Yo, stop. You playing games, man.
Gang banger ain't good at it.
This nigga's a shot caller. This nigga is no way.
Yo,
Yeah.
he's stupid.
Fuck out of here.
Alright, but
I
anyways,
call it how I see it.
in my opinion,
I don't know, man.
I mean, it is fact that he was a non-trade blood.
Yes.
It is fact. On papers and
You
all.
guys jumped in?
On paper. I don't
You
know.
guys jumped in?
My nigga, like, yo,
How you
I
become a non-trade blood? Since you know so much.
don't know. I just know what
So you don't know that he's
No,
a non-trade blood.
police officers say that he's a part
They
of the
know
non-
so much. This is
Jake, I need you
paperwork,
to
my
come over here
nigga.
right away.
Paperwork can
Please.
say whatever
I
they
need you to
want.
upload the footage because a huge file.
Paperwork can say whatever they want. Them niggas, you think Jimmy think that this nigga's non-trade? Keep it a buck. If we ask Jimmy today, yo, this nigga was non-trade, this nigga will look at you like,
yeah.
yeah, look at you like you got 5 heads, bro.
Yo,
Stop.
Jimmy,
Stop, bro. Stop.
Jimmy-
Stop, bro.
Jim Jones
Stop. Jimmy gonna look at you like you got 6 hands.
accepted
Stop.
6ix9ine.
He was a fucking cash cow, nigga. What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Yo, my nigga.
I don't know what world, what
Yo,
alternate reality you live in, son. But this ain't it, bro. This
yo.
is not it. Can we get back to the topic? 'Cause
Alright,
this
nah.
nigga's not. Nah, bro. Stop.
Nah, but what I'm saying is
Nigga's a shot caller. That's it.
shot caller.
That's it. This nigga put out hits. Niggas carried him out. He's a shot caller. The fuck we talking about?
Yo, 6ix9ine was non-trade blood, and
According to who?
according to the world, my nigga.
According to the world.
including 6ix9ine,
Oh my god, according to the world.
including 6ix9ine,
According to the
according
world.
to court, according to all of that shit,
Court can say whatever the fuck they want, Angel.
according to he's convicted, my nigga. Like they got a whole documentary.
That's fine.
They got a whole documentary that, yeah, they got a whole, I might watch one day, but they got a whole documentary, everything, Godfather, non-trade blood,
That's my murder? That's my Matrix?
6ix9ine, and they're well
That's
affiliated.
Melly.
Oh, let's see what,
Yo, you don't
Joel
be getting
Santana
real
got to
far
say
off
about it.
topic, right?
Hold on, no. Alright, let's see what, bro, you the one that just be capping, and I gotta unravel
Where's the
cap.
cat?
Y'all gotta be, I be having,
Where's
I
the
can't
cat?
let you slide with
I'm just speaking
misinformation.
fact. I'm speaking
Well,
fact.
I can't
right
let
around
you
that
slide with
time,
I'm
misinformation.
speaking
to-
straight facts.
All right, well, let's see what Joel's saying.
Kashi 6ix9ine ends up getting busted. He ends up cooperating on a whole bunch of 9 trade dudes. Gave up, I think, over 100 years got given up during that time. I know.
Look, he looks devastated. Wait till this is rolled up. So
I think over 100 years got given up during that time. I know Jim was friends with some of the dudes that got locked up. Did you know any of those guys at all?
Yeah, you know, I know all of them. Because at the end, they used to, yeah. I know all of them.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
When you saw
that's
all
a
these
face of disappointment, bro. That's a face like when you
these
gotta
dudes that
answer
you're cool
some shit
with
that you're not proud of.
getting football numbers because of one guy. I mean, you can't just blame it on him, but he was sort of the piece that put it all together and got them all in the, you know, took the stand and told on everybody, which really hasn't happened in hip hop before. Not to that extent. How did you feel?
Never happened.
Listen, man, we all know what we signed up for, man. No, leave it at that. We know what we signed up for. And however it plays out, it plays out. Some people get the shitty end of the stick. Some people don't. Some people get worse situations than others. But it's all part of what we signed up for. And we can't complain or we can't be mad or try to figure out how the outcome became that outcome for us. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's inevitable. You know, so just understand when you're playing in a certain field and at a certain level, the things that can happen and you mean the situations you could put yourself in and of course you never want to see it. I went to jail, so you know what I'm saying? You just know I mean I'm not just one of them dudes just talking like I just came from there. Not just, you know what I mean, been out for a little while, but and of course my time hasn't done. That's another thing too. You know, I had this argument with somebody in jail. He told me 27 months, 27 years. So not so, because that's crazy, and you know what I mean. But you don't ever justify nobody's time. And when I say that to say this, you can't just because I got 27 months and somebody got 27 years. It's just not like you can't devalue the time that I got. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just you only got. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's still time away from my family, my kids. I ain't get to see my son. Then I don't know who you know, some niggas in jail. I know the kind of nigga I am. I know what I could get accomplished in 20. What can you? How much money can you make in these next 27 months?
Who had nothing to do with gang life.
Now you
They extorted him.
completely evaded the overarching point. You know what you signed up for.
Yes. They know what they signed up for with this little nigga.
6ix9ine signed up for the gang life.
He's not talking about.
No,
he was
bugging. That's why I said overarching. Did he
up.
say that he was talking to any particular person? He was talking about we know who we signed up
Vlad
for.
said your friends got locked up. He responded, "You know what you got." He's talking about his friends that got locked up. Where do you get 6ix9ine in any of that?
Nah.
What do you mean,
I'm
nah?
making it hard for you, Kevin.
Bro, you're not making sense. You're not making
going
sense,
past
bro.
this cap, bro.
It easily
First
says
off,
your friends got locked up. He responded,
first
you do
off,
dirt, you get dirt.
It is a fact that 6ix9ine was a blood. Now, hold on.
Where is it a fact?
Hold up.
Where are you getting this from, bro?
All right. 6ix9ine heavily affiliated with Bloods. Can I get that much?
I will give you that.
All right. Heavily affiliated with Bloods.
Yes.
In the gang life and affiliates, even affiliates, they do not corroborate with the law.
Your key point being the gang life.
And affiliates.
He was never a part of the gang life. Affiliates put in work. Wow. If I'm lying, I'm lying.
Before,
I'm lying. My nigga Ant, God rest his soul, was affiliated to the Crips. He was not Crip, but when the Crip niggas put in work, so did he, because those was his niggas. Now you think when them blood niggas ran down in Lakeview, they said, oh nah, this nigga ain't Crip, so we gonna leave him alone. No, this nigga Ant got rumbled on.
Yeah.
He put in work as an affiliate.
This is a thing called guilty by affiliation.
6ix9ine never put in work.
You don't know that.
Oh my God.
You don't know that, Kevin. You don't know that. But yo, you was
You
so
know how I
great.
know that? You know
was
how
so
I know
great.
that? You know how I know that?
At taking me
Do
away
you
from
know
my-
how I know that? This
How you know
nigga
that?
was a fucking mop in front of the airport. That's how I know
That's
that.
not the first time he been mocked.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Bro, this nigga's
so
not a banger, bro.
bottom line, if before he got caught in all this crazy shit,
You thought he was putting in work?
no, before he got caught in all this crazy shit, you couldn't tell him that he wasn't a blood.
Because he perpetrating.
Yo,
You never heard of niggas perpetrating?
before he got caught with all, yo,
You never
where
heard
do
of
you
faking the funk?
where
never
do
heard
you
that?
place a guy? Like where do you fucking so like I don't get it. I can't even verbalize it right now. But like yo,
Nigga was faking the funk, bro.
Nah.
Nigga was wearing.
Basically-
he's wearing a costume.
basically
It was Halloween every day
you
for this
give
nigga.
rope to fucking you be.
What's the rope? Nigga, I'm
Yo,
speaking the facts.
He's a
nigga.
fucking snitch. He's a disgrace to hip hop culture.
How, bro? How can he be a disgrace?
All right,
He was
take
never
away the
part-
snitching.
Nigga was never part of the
Take
culture,
away the
bro.
snitching. Take
Nigga
away-
made 3 songs.
All right, remove the snitching.
Nigga
out.
wasn't even there long enough. Niggas had a sip of coffee in hip hop. What the fuck are we talking about?
So 6ix9ine was a positive influence, a positive impact.
Where did that come
I'm just going to the extreme.
from? That's a question.
So
That has
6
no relevance to the
6ix9ine
conversation.
was so. All right, take away the snitching. Let's forget about that. Forget that ever happened.
Okay.
6ix9ine didn't cause the deaths of innocent teenagers.
How am I supposed to know about that?
Didn't you say he? How am I supposed to know about
How am I
that?
supposed to know?
How you said that he was a shot caller?
Yes, he called for people's hits, but the people that he called to get hit did not
All
die.
right, stay right
The
there.
people that he called to get hit did not die. So you're talking about something I know nothing
You're
about.
saying that 6ix9ine didn't inflate the drama that these kids are dying of today?
I don't know anything about that.
These young boys
I
are
don't
getting
know
slain on the
nothing about that
streets
correlation.
because of 6ix9ine.
I know nothing about that correlation.
And he laughs about it.
I know nothing about this correlation.
Of course, because you's a fucking...
I know nothing. You talking about something that I know nothing about, so
Oh,
I can't
God.
speak on it.
Oh,
You talking about something I know nothing. Can you give me a name?
oh my
Put the bullet
God.
on the name.
Yo,
Put the name on the bullet. Put the name on the bullet.
The
Who
shit-
died?
yo,
Who
he...
died?
King Von. He died.
This nigga had nothing to do with Von dying. That was Rondo. Yo, come on, don't do that.
Hold up.
Don't do that. This nigga had nothing to do with King Von dying.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he inflated all that shit.
What?
He was gassing up all of the fucking little beefs that
He
they
had
had.
nothing to do with that. Yo, come on. If you gonna talk, I know what you're talking about. Put another name on the bullet.
Yo, one
You
thing...
said King Von, and that was totally off base.
Nah, one thing I'm not gonna
Vaughn got
forget.
scrapping with some nigga in Atlanta, and the nigga went to the trunk.
One
That got
thing you're
nothing
not
to do
gonna
with-
do is try to make me forget all of the bullshit that was coming out
That's why I said
before
put a name on the
6ix9ine,
bullet.
before he got locked up.
Put a name on the bullet.
Yo, 6ix9ine was about
Put-
a whole lot of bullshit.
Put a name on the bullet, bro.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, talking about something I know nothing about. You just gave an example that had nothing to do with 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, and that 6ix9ine's a rapist.
Oh my god.
He's also a rapist.
Oh, shit. That has nothing to do with
Federal
the
RICO
topic.
charges and firearm charges included conspiracy to murder and armed robbery that he's facing.
Conspiracy.
You was just talking about a decent
Conspiracy.
man, and now you're fending for.
Decent man.
You was just talking about Russell Wilson, and now you're fending for this guy.
What are you talking about, bro? I talk facts. I don't talk opinion.
Yo,
I talk the things that I know.
it is a fact that the majority of people of the planet knows 6ix9ine as a unruly character.
Unruly character for what? He hasn't done
Besides you,
shit. Nigga, don't put in, because I'm a real nigga.
everybody.
I've seen niggas put in work.
Everybody.
I don't know this internet putting
No,
in work, nigga. I don't know what
I
that
don't know
internet
shit.
put in work,
We don't.
nigga.
All right. Let me get
And
to
like
this.
I said, put
Let
a
me get-
name on the bullet.
Yo,
If
because
there's
you're
no name on the bullet, I don't know what we talking about.
Your cat, bro. Your cat. is
Where's
just
the
ridiculous,
cat?
bro.
There's no name on these.
So-
You say, yo, he's responsible
I
for
think-
niggas dying. Who's responsible? King Von.
Nah,
This
that's
nigga
just
had
one-
nothing
that's
to
just
do
one-
with King
That's
Von.
just one thing that popped up in
Oh
my
my
head.
God.
I'm just saying
Yo,
he was a
put
terrible
the names
influence.
on the
He was a
bullets.
terrible influence, my nigga. All the shit that he was rapping about, terrible. He was all about trolling deaths. He was all about, he was inspiring kids to do some dumb
You
shit.
said all about trolling.
Man, I'm not gonna go because we all know that this guy 6'9".
What the hell was Dirk doing in AHA? What was Dirk doing in AHA?
All right.
Was he not trolling death?
So I take it.
Was Dirk not trolling death in AHA?
So I take it you're into this.
Answer the question.
Bro, I'm not gonna go there with you, bro. Because I'm not going to have a debate on
not trolling death in AHA.
I'm not gonna give
Was he not laughing at someone's death in the song AHA?
I'm not going to. I'm not going to put 6ix9ine in any type of positive light here.
Wait,
this is not going to be.
I didn't say any of that.
I'm not going to have
these debates. Any of that.
I'm not going to have 6ix9ine.
Did Little Dirk not mock someone's death?
You know what you just did again? You just did an ad hominem again, bro.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm talking about one topic, and then you just brought what did this Little Dirk or anything?
You said
what is a little
that nobody was doing that before him. He was making
you
fun
just
of people.
You just lied.
How?
You just lied.
You didn't say that?
You said I said that nobody did what?
I
never said that.
You said nobody was making fun of deaths before him, right?
No, I did not say that shit.
What you say?
I said that he was making fun of deaths.
Okay, so I just piggybacked off of that. Saying,
you just slandered.
So was Dirk.
You just slandered.
Dirk did too. I'm saying he ain't the first and he ain't the last.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just
saying. He ain't the first and he ain't the last.
All of that shit was trending.
AHA was a #1 smash.
All that shit was trending.
And it's all about making fun of a nigga that died. Don't respond with shit with Vaughn.
Man.
Fuck it. We slotted. Go get your gun. The niggas they sitting in location. They see it. It's on. Like, come on, my nigga. AHA. Like, come on, man.
So I take it. I mean,
we came through your block. That shit like Ghostland.
Yo, I guess it's kind of like Nuff said. Like you're definitely.
We're not. I want to get back to the topic. What was it about?
You're definitely all for this shit.
So Kodak is
all right. Down. So Kodak Black. I guess he's down with it. You know, Kodak Black. He's always with the shock value.
Kodak Black took the short bus to school, so this is not surprising.
Yeah, you know, let's hear what Boozy got to say about it.
Here we go. Yes, sir. How about it?
Martin, nigga, you go make millions any kind of way, nigga. You famous, nigga. Niggas don't have no morals, you know. If money make you sell your soul like that, biggest rat in the world, bro. Like, $1 million, $2, $3 million, $4 million, it don't matter. You do that, you'll take a dick for $30 million. You'll put it in your mouth. Blame the streets, bro. Cause that nigga Kodak stand up for the streets, bro, you know. A lot of street niggas look up to that nigga, bro. I blame the streets, bro. If the streets fuck with that nigga, music again, I blame the streets, bro. If Florida fuck with that nigga, I blame the streets, bro. I was a Kodak fan, bro, you know.
It is disgraceful.
That nigga fucked me up, man.
It's disgraceful.
You gotta blame the streets, bro. Like,
it is disgrace.
Fuck me up, bro.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
It's despicable.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Who was Kodak signed to?
I don't even know.
You don't think that's a more important question than him putting out that video?
I mean, whoever he signed to, I feel Kodak has enough leverage to make calls in his own.
You mean the guy who was just on drugs getting videotaped by his friends? That guy?
Like I said, I feel he can make his own judgment, intoxicated or not. And, you know, this street shit is embedded in soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's from Miami. I mean, he's from Florida. Like, this street shit.
Yo, you said you were a fan of that ugly head nigga, right? From Queens? Troy Ave?
He's not from Queens. He's from fucking Troy Ave.
Wherever he's from. Nigga said streets is a myth. So I'm telling you about the streets, man.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you about the streets, huh?
One easy elementary school level about the streets is not to snitch and not to hang with snitches. The mobs know about this shit. So, all right, Kevin, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
You just compared the mob to
Where
niggas on the
is there
streets.
a line drawn?
You just compared the mob to niggas on the...
So the mob wasn't in the streets?
Oh my god.
The mob wasn't in the
The
streets?
mob is organized crime, my nigga. Are you serious?
Were they in the streets, my nigga?
No, there was nothing.
So the
street
streets, so
level. Anything street
the
level.
mob wasn't in the streets.
Anything street level.
Al Capone wasn't in the streets.
Anything street
The
level.
Bronx Sale and all that shit.
Anything street level. Let me tell you, anything street level. What do you consider street level? I'm gonna ask you that question.
Anything outside of the legal system or whatever, anything that's not legit.
Okay. When you say streets, I think of murder, extortion, you know what I mean? Drug sales. Those were all appointed to people of color. They never touched that stuff. They were not
Hold
in
on,
the streets.
hold on, wait. All right, give me that list again.
Low-level murder.
Oh, you said low level.
Low
You switched
level.
it. You switched it to low level. You
Low
see
level.
that's called cap. That's called cap.
What was the type of murder that they
It's
did?
recorded.
What was the type of murder that they did? Because I had to differentiate. What type of murders did the mob take out?
Yo, they killed people, bro.
Who were the people though?
I don't know. I mean, there was killers.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The people that they killed were from rivals or people they had to get out their way. Low-level murders were people who were in front of their business. People in front of their business, they got other people to take care of. It's organized crime. Yo, this ain't just willy-nilly, he did this, we pop. No, it's organized crime,
So
bro.
you think Boozy Badass and Kodak Black and them, their street type,
level.
their street type level
Street level.
was just
Street level.
killing people willy-nilly?
Street level. Now, if you want to talk mob ties, you gotta look at Jay Prince. You gotta look at Baby.
Oh my
They
God.
followed that blueprint.
Yo,
I'm just telling you. I'm
you
just
do,
telling you.
have you ever heard of
the
Zopal?
difference. Homie, they don't play.
You ever heard of Zopal? What do you consider them?
Slow level.
What kind of organization are they?
Again.
Is it a gang, really, or a mob? Or a Haitian mob? Do you think mobs only...
Haitian Mafia?
Oh, do you think mobs only belong to Italians? Like
no,
that
because the
term?
Jewish mob is fucking ridiculous. Are you serious?
Alright, so we got
The
Haitian mobs
Jewish
too.
mob is...
So is
Oh, you're minimizing the word mob when you talk about people of color. You're minimizing the word, bro.
what do you mean?
People of color do not reach that status of a real mob. You have the Italian mob, you have the Russian mob, you have the Japanese Yakuza and the
Alright, well,
Angel. We don't compare. We can't compete and we can't compare. That's like no, it's night and day, bro.
alright, well,
They are in their reach. The mob reach is so serious that they're in government.
that's
We
where...
are not in government, my nigga.
I got you.
So like, it's not even it's not even close, bro.
Kodak Black is in Zopal. He's for sure a gang member. That's for sure. That's for sure. And he's riding with a snitch. You know? He's riding with somebody that's known for snitching. So, it's a lot of fake shit going on.
The first question I asked you is
The first question you asked me
what?
is,
First question I asked
what was the question?
you. Who is he signed to?
Who was he signed to?
Who is Kodak Black signed to?
Who's Kodak Black signed to? You funny as hell, man.
You say I connect the dots. Who is he signed to?
Alright.
He is very impressionable. He don't really have the thought process to really put anything together from what I see.
Yo, his mama signed him. I mean, his mama is his manager. He signed to Atlantic Records.
Who is the head of Atlantic Records?
Look, my nigga, like, yo, there's levels to all this shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Because
you.
he signed to Dollars and Bills. That's one entertainment shit. And he signed, but none of that means nothing
Yes, it does.
compared to
It
the
means
choices of
everything.
deals that he made.
That means everything. Angel. That means
So you're
everything.
telling me that somebody
Who
don't
is
have?
6ix9ine signed to?
So you're telling me that these
If the big wigs make it happen, they have nothing to do but to follow the orders, or you will be on a fucking shelf.
you're trying to say that these artists have no choice but to deal with certain the whatever the labels give them.
Why did Nicki Minaj make a song with 6ix9ine?
This was when 6ix9ine was buzzing. That was a good
That's
business
when
move.
he got out of jail.
He wasn't snitching. There was no snitching allegations during that time.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you shitting me right now? Your timeline is over.
There was no snitching allegations, bro.
This is well after the case. This is when he came home. Alright?
When did 6ix9ine snitch? When did he snitch?
So these are bigger moves. Alright? That's Lucian Grain.
6ix9ine began cooperating with federal prosecutors in February 2019. He pledged guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, all that shit. All right, 2019 he snitched. All right, when did 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj make a song? Make a song. I might be wrong. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know, bro. I
Alright.
know.
They did a song in 2020. He
When
snitched
he
in
got
2019.
When he got home.
He snitched in 2019, and they did a song in 2020.
So I'm telling you that 6ix9ine is connected to one of the most powerful men in the music industry. Nicki Minaj is connected to one of the most powerful men in the music industry. These are phone calls being made. These are not low-level shit that's happening, Angel.
It's ugly.
Well,
bro.
that's all
All right,
I'm
so
trying to tell
here's
you.
what I'm trying to ask, right? Is there any kind of line that gets drawn to where, okay, musical artists, you did something that's morally wrong? Do you make any kind of judgment when it comes to these
When it
artists?
comes to the music industry,
When it comes to
no.
so, all right, so you
It's
listen.
the music. It's
So you still
entertainment.
okay? So you still bump R. Kelly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want me to know?
Ah,
so bump R.
you
Kelly.
still so even after he's a known rapist.
He's in jail for that. You're supposed to stop the slaps because he's in jail.
I
This
mean,
nigga's getting what he deserves. The slaps still slap. Let's be conscious about this.
I can't stand you, man. Like,
Let's be conscious about this. Let's be real. The slaps slap.
Yo, you
I'm
can't.
supposed to stop the slaps
Look,
because this nigga's in jail?
this nigga's okay with everything.
Why are we stopping the slaps because a nigga in jail? He's doing what's supposed to happen.
This nigga
The
Kev,
slaps are still slapping.
this nigga Kev is alright with everything.
I don't.
Me,
I'm keeping it a stack.
I personally feel, I'm gonna draw a line when it comes to if an artist is doing something wild, crazy, you know what I'm saying, and not being responsible with his influence on the culture, then, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna fall back on that artist, you know what I'm saying?
So now get another example?
Another
artist that you
example?
fell back on?
What you mean?
Can I get another example of an artist that you have fallen back
Damn, give me something. Give me some ideas. Like what artist has been in some shit?
on? I mean, these are artists that you fell back on. I don't know who you fell back on.
I don't know. Like if I fell back, I obviously was successful because I don't remember these artists anymore.
So you fell back and fell out of existence.
These artists, huh?
Fell back and fell out of existence.
Like I can't recall. Like I fell back from R. Kelly.
Okay, you fell back from R. Kelly.
Yeah, I fell back from R. Kelly.
Because
because of the case shit. Like
surviving R. Kelly thing. Right?
it's sick, yo. He's a real sick man. So it's like when I'm listening to the lyrics and shit like that, I'm like, yo, y'all gross. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, I don't know, bro. I can't listen to it. I can't support that shit.
Because whenever you hear the lyrics, you think of him talking to a child.
He could be meaning for a child. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't support any type of pedophile shit whatsoever. No way. Not me.
So you know how I find that weird?
What's that?
Because he had relations with grown women too. So why would you exclude the grown women and just think that he's talking about a child?
He had a thing for children. He had a thing for little girls.
Well, you just said that when you hear his lyrics, you think he's talking to a child.
This was after I learned that he had a strong desire for young women.
But the fact still remains, you just said that when you hear his music, you feel like he's talking to a child. You completely excluded the grown women that he's still talking to also.
I'm saying that only because after learning that he was married to a 15-year-old, you know.
That was a long time ago. Like, that was really long time.
No. He was married to a 15-year-old.
Yeah, we all knew this.
He has a whole lot of allegations.
But you still listen to his music after that?
I listened, but I wasn't convinced.
Oh, okay.
You know, until I learned.
So
like,
the documents were out there, but you were not convinced.
No, honestly, I didn't watch one episode of those documentaries.
No, I'm talking about Aaliyah.
That's when I learned. At first, I was like, oh, yeah, right. Really?
Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me that you listened to AJ Nothing But a Number and you thought that was kosher?
Nigga, I was young, too. I was young. You know
and you never felt weird about that song?
I had to grow older to feel weird about it.
I felt weird about that song.
I had to grow older to feel weirded
You saw
out.
the video though, right?
Honestly.
In your life?
Hold on, I think I probably seen it one time. It was in like a basketball court, right?
That nigga R. Kelly was grown as hell walking through that school.
Yeah.
That shit felt weird.
And you listened to him.
Yeah.
And you listened to him. Like, I
that shit felt weird. I ain't gonna lie.
I had to put that shit down.
That shit felt weird.
I had to put that shit down. Nah, there's somebody that I just stopped listening to because I can't agree with.
Trey Songz? Stop listening to him too?
I'm not convinced with his shenanigans.
You're not convinced. Keke Palmer went on the Breakfast Club to talk about what he was doing to bitches, and you're not convinced?
I don't know. This is hearsay.
Hearsay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hearsay. You ever heard like when there's smoke, there's fire?
There's no tell-all documentary. There's no what do you call it? You Did It to Me documentaries. Or
it's coming.
Once it come out, then I mean I don't listen to Trey Songz anyway, bro. I don't listen to Trey Songz. Well, I don't even know what to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't try to stage me in case I don't listen to this nigga. But, nah, there's some niggas that I don't listen to because of the bullshit. Fuck. But, yeah, I am that kind of guy that, because you're supporting. If you're listening to, you got streams, you know, like, yeah, what you did was wrong, but apparently the people don't feel like it. Because you're still getting streams, you're still getting plays, they're still getting encouraged, and then you got to think about the victim here. You know what I'm saying? The victim of these crimes. You know what I'm saying? That the artist did, inflicted upon, is gotta watch their what do you call it? Rapists or what do you call it?
I don't think anybody plays this video.
Plays whose videos? This nigga's playing videos, bro.
On YouTube, though.
It's, you know.
But, like, you have to actually put that in to watch that, you know?
Yo, just imagine.
It's not like on syndication coming up on fucking 106 and Park and shit.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Just imagine, you know your homegirl was raped by R. Kelly. This, you know, I hate to, but just imagine. And everybody bumping this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's unfortunate.
Everybody bumping this. You can't. You're gonna get reminded. I mean, she's gonna get reminded of. You think she's gonna sing along?
That's unfortunate.
Or, you know, and this goes for anybody that does crime on any kind of person, and that's an artist. But you know, I stopped messing with some music artists for. I draw a moral line, man.
I'm trying to figure out who else.
A moral line.
You got R. Kelly. Who else?
Back to like 6ix9ine shit. My moral line is like, yo, you inflated a toxic ass culture. This nigga was it was in his talent was toxicity. That was his talent, was being extremely toxic.
Well, his talent was making semi-good songs during the time where
This
niggas
nigga
wasn't
thinks
really
his songs was great.
Those 3 songs, nigga, look at the numbers. What do you mean I think? The numbers speak for themselves. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, do you know my pussy pink, my booty hole brown? That bitch song, that song did numbers.
Why?
You think that song was hot?
Why that song numbers?
Because of shock value, bro.
Because of TikTok, nigga.
Shock value. Shock value. 6ix9ine
6ix9ine
song did
put them
numbers.
tracks out before TikTok.
6ix9ine song did numbers because of shock value. It's all about shock value.
What?
Yeah. It's all about
Bro,
shock
bro,
value.
Bro, I'm not really.
Me, my nigga,
That
like,
shit was not shock value. That nigga put out 3 songs that boom, 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 and that was it.
all trash.
You could say that, but the numbers say different.
That shit was all trash. Just yelling.
You could say that. You could say that. You could say that, but the numbers say different.
That shit was all trash.
Like I said, you can say that.
Pop
but
Smoke,
The numbers say different.
he took his limelight while he was in jail.
Of course.
You know what I'm
Ran
saying?
with it.
Pop Smoke was a real one.
And ran with it.
That was a real nigga. That was the complete opposite of what 6ix9ine was.
It's just facts.
Complete
You
opposite.
will get no argument there.
You know what I'm saying? That's a real nigga. But yeah, that's your man's. And I feel like this is just all toxic, man. I just feel like this 6ix9ine and Kodak Black uniting shit to get together on a track or whatever, and it's gonna merge fuck niggas and real niggas together. It's just
Kodak is a real nigga?
he has some real nigga fans. He has like my nigga
Kodak
like
fans really be on the short bus.
yo, bro. I haven't been into like my days of following street cred was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an old head now, so I can't. Like I used to follow the Smack DVDs and be like, oh nah, he really did that stuff. I can only go off of a vibe. You know, it seems like Kodak Black, the people that Boozy talking highly of him and shit like that. Some people that from my age
Usually
group.
only came out with one fucking song. Why do
No,
people
we're
still
talking about
talk
street
Boozy?
cred, bro.
Why do people even still put
I don't
Boozy in
know.
any category? Nigga came out with one song.
I don't know, bro. I honestly
So how
think.
does he have
What is that
validation?
song? What is that song? Too?
Wipe me down.
Oh man, people talk about smoking on that perico.
I have
Ease my
no-
mind.
Never
But
heard of it.
he just
Never
made it.
heard of it.
He just made it out from.
Nigga came with one track and that's it.
He just made it out from being a street nigga, and him being a street nigga
That nigga more famous for Vlad videos than anything else.
today. But nah, I can't cap on that. I grew up down south, and well, I don't know if you want to call Baltimore down south, and they heavy on Boozy. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on Boozy.
And nigga Boozy gets no play in NY. I'm sorry.
You don't. I can't picture Boozy getting played in NY. I can't picture anybody driving with Boozy and being
No
played.
validation.
You know what I'm saying?
Your words been absolutely butt kiss.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, yo, this Kodak Black. Look at this shit. This shit is disgusting. This so it's like, where does the line get drawn? That's the issue here. It's like this merges in what do you call it? Ah man, my vocabulary is down today. But like this kind of like brings acceptance This is actually, I gotta give 6ix9ine credit because he literally is doing the unthinkable. Back in my day, with the mindset that I had from back in my day, I thought him being called out for snitching, it is done for his career. He's Teflon. He's Teflon Don. He literally could do everything that he wants. Literally. Like some real cold-blooded killers and gangsters. We're like, oh, no, I can't snitch. He could snitch. He said, I snitched. He could snitch. He could shoot. He could call hits on people. He could be in any gang he want. People are gonna accept him. He could do everything he want. There's no, if you down for it, I don't know. There's got to be some type of philosophy or proverb for this shit. But this nigga could do anything he want, and I think it's just the most phoniest shit in the world, man.
Bro, you got a kid who took the short bus and a kid who's playing Halloween. I don't pay attention to this.
I think it's just
bullshit.
The streets are listening.
I ain't the streets, bro.
The streets are listening to Gunna album. What's the difference? Man, these rappers' opinions don't fucking matter. I don't even. You know what's crazy? I don't even know what he sound like. Boozy needs to worry about. I don't know what he sound like. Kodak. This guy spelled making wrong. Making smart moves. 6ix9ine is popular and paying a lot.
Why'd you say it so condescending? What is the joke?
6ix9ine's popularity is not popping right now.
You are crazy.
All right.
Are you serious? Do you see what this nigga's doing overseas? Yo, my nigga, you are off.
Okay.
You are
I mean,
off.
I just cut off attention from snitches. That's one thing I kept with me. Like I don't tolerate
This nigga,
snitching.
nothing stopped him from flowing overseas. Nothing has stopped.
Kodak don't let that street shit stop his bag, and Boozy gotta learn how to stay out of people's business. This is what I'm saying. A whole lot of fuck niggas. You gonna encounter a fuck nigga feeling like he the shit. Feeling like you're gonna encounter a fuck nigga, and I guarantee that 6ix9ine could be influencing the shit. Like he's gonna be the reason of an outbreak of fuck niggas feeling like they can do one of these days. It's going to affect you, bro. It's going to affect you.
I don't see that.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, my man, I think I'm gonna save this one for the next episode because I kind of want to get more deep into my man Jordan, right? You ever heard of the saying, never meet your idols? Never meet your heroes?
Definitely true. I know that for a fact.
You know, when you watch somebody growing up and you just see them in such a high and put them on such a high pedestal, and then you see them in real life and they're just actually horrible. You know?
Look at the other side of that coin. You've been called the greatest since the moment that you entered the league. We're in 2023 and people still call him the greatest. You don't expect a man to have the ego?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my case.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying, like, it's bad for the fan to meet their hero and they just not even be close to what they expect.
I can't blame the hero. I blame the fan. You have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's why, that's why the quote is out there saying, never meet your heroes, because, seeing that ugly side of them, because the media perpetuates this positive light, this positive, absolutely, nothing goes wrong with these people. Nothing ever goes wrong with, what do you call it, Michael Jordan. Good ass PR. I think a little bit of negative PR is healthy. You know what I'm saying? To give a little balance. I would love Eminem's type career.
Well, he can't go nowhere.
What you mean?
He can't go anywhere. He lives in his house. Why would you love his career?
if I was to meet Eminem, I'm saying like the reason why his PR, he addresses how he doesn't like people to bother him. He addresses how he's not a role model. You know, since he was in the game, since he started in the game, he addressed how, hey, listen, fan, fuck you. he completely, there was no candy coat in his image. So if he flips off somebody, it's not going to be surprising. You know, if he tells, people to fuck off and whatever, it's not going to be surprising. It's not going to be terrible.
I tell you, the two people that I would love to meet would be Kobe and Sean Carter. Sean Carter, ain't no way. I don't like.
You mean Jay-Z?
Yeah, I really don't like it. He's funny, you know what I mean? And I was raised by one of them, so I see how, you know what I mean? Like, there's something with Brooklyn. Not so much with Sean Carter. But Kobe,
that's a whole lot. That's a Brooklyn nigga for real.
I would have loved to have met Kobe.
I think I want to meet 50 Cent. Queens niggas, man. 50 Cent and Nas.
I can tell you, I would love to sit in the room with 50 and Cam. I would love that. I would. If I could sit with two people in the room,
hilarious.
I would love to sit in the room with 50 and Cam.
That would be hilarious. Nah, but I think I would gain some real good wisdom sitting on the table with 50 and Nas. You know what I'm saying? I think it was gonna be some. I'm gonna walk away with some deep, like proverbs out of that shit. You feel me? Yeah, I think
this nigga wear koofies. I don't mean it, bro.
This nigga don't wear koofies, man. You was sitting at the table with Jim Jones.
Yo, Jimmy's fucking. You see that nigga on Joe's podcast?
Nah.
That nigga is pure.
What's going on with this Pusha T shit?
Yeah, it seems like Jimmy snuffed it out.
Oh, did that Pusha T second disc ever came out?
He snuffed it out. Jim was like, "Don't play with me.
What?
Don't play with me."
I don't know what happened there, but never meet your idols. You know what I'm saying? Because if you meet them, they might disappoint you. Huge. And I remember my first.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'll definitely meet Ice Cube. I'll definitely meet Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? I would just love to sit at a table and just hear Ice Cube talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel empowered.
Vaseline. Tell me more about that.
Oh man, what? Here's what they think about you. Mm-hmm. There's nobody more reckless than Cube. Cube will get the ugliest thing and then be like, "Here, you see this?
Look at your face.
You see this?" He'll hold their head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nah, but we gonna save this fucking talk, because I don't know what kind of cap this guy, Cap Master, gonna come up with. I don't know. Cap Master, man.
I presented all facts.
Like, yo, you presented all facts. All caps. Yo, well, basically, Jordan is not looking great. It's looking horrible. He's looking kind of like a crackhead in a sense. Like a
You got kicked out the casino.
Yeah. He's kind of looking cracked out. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Oh, man. That's that crack little nod. That's that little nod right there. Yeah. Woo. Yo, that is an interesting addiction, bro. I'm telling you. A gambling addiction is interesting. But speaking of Cube, I actually got him up. Let's see what he's talking about.
It's a slippery slope that will hurt us more than it will help.
How people like you would make music. What do you feel about that?
I think it's terrible. I think it's going to make people lazier, less creative. Could you imagine if an actor, if I decided not to do a sequel and the movie company said we have
You have the rights to your likeness.
That's
Right.
We're gonna
There's a-
put you in the sequel whether you want to be or not, because
Right.
we have the right to.
Wow.
So now they use AI to put Ice Cube in a
Between
movie I don't
likeness-
want to be in, saying things I don't want to say and doing
Use in the
things
Bible.
I
Let us
wouldn't
make
do.
them in our likeness.
So to me, that's terrible. Or taking an artist that's passed away and having them do a new song with lyrics that they may not agree with.
That feels like rape.
It's just, it's a slippery slope that will hurt us more than it will help.
How people like you would make music. What do you feel about that?
I think it's terrible. I think it's
You a cold.
it's
You
gonna
the
make
coldest
people
nigga I know, bro.
lazier, less creative. Could you imagine if an actor, like if I decided not to do a sequel?
Yeah, I mean, yo, to me, I think AI, the fear of AI and all the controversy and shit like that. I really think people are looking at it in pessimistic, too much on the pessimistic side.
You know niggas saw Terminator, right?
Yeah, I've seen Terminator, but
So what are you
you
talking
gotta
about?
think about it, man.
What else is there to think about?
You gotta think about it.
Skynet. That's all there is to think about.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Skynet.
Nah.
We all saw the movie, bro.
Yeah, we've seen the movie,
So
but
what are we talking about?
alright.
That is the fear. The fear is Skynet. They
That's-
wiped out humans, Angel.
You got
They wiped out
Alright,
humans.
So if you know what could happen, why not get in control of it before it happens? That's my point. That's my stance. My stance is when I use
the problem
AI,
was they tried. The problem was it kept evolving faster than they can do anything about it.
yo, AI is not that smart. You know what I'm saying?
You say that now. That's exactly what they thought.
You gotta get smarter. This is
You
getting
gotta get smarter. It's just gonna happen out of nowhere,
no,
right?
you just keep on building. You stay on top of these things.
You know how the AI gets smarter. It gathers information.
It gathers a whole
The
bunch
AI
of
gathers information faster than a human can.
Alright, so I like to say AI is like
Did you watch that show that I told you about? Class of 09?
nah. Hold up, but I like to say
Boy,
what's it about?
damn, if I tell you, it's really gonna tell you the whole story though.
I think I was watching a little bit and didn't seem
It
interesting.
is about a shorty. Her parents was from the Middle East. Her father got completely disrespected just for trying to come over here. Without her parents knowing, she signed up for the FBI. She was crazy smart. Created a program that would help gather information and bring information together
Oh
to
no.
help FBI agents.
Hold up, wait a minute.
A man of color, the dude from Atlanta, the heavyset dude, he said, that's a good idea. He went and talked to the dude he enlisted a dude who created an algorithm to help people shop online.
Mm-hmm.
He used that dude's algorithm and that woman's AI, put it together. He created an ultimate AI that stopped any crime anywhere. It put pieces together. It took everybody's background, like the shopping shit, and it added it toward crime. And it was just boop, 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 picking niggas off, seeing what people were up to before they actually did anything.
Right.
To the point where that shit got out of control. And it felt like, yo, humans, it don't even make sense to even bother with humans. We're gonna wipe all this shit out.
You see,
And that, like, the shit tripled. It got out of hand before they could even catch it. Because the AI started breaking the law and creating its own law. It got out of hand. They literally had to go down to the brain and yank it out.
Okay.
To stop it.
You know what? There's another movie that kind of sounds similar. I can't find the link. I be finding shit and just sending it to myself and then I lose it. But it ended up getting more religious kind of in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's an interesting term.
Yeah.
That's an interesting term.
People are so lazy, bro. Human beings by nature they don't want to use their brain. It is literally like an exercise using your brain. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of just want to receive what's being told to you. and now you got a new creation that seems smarter. And I'm using the word seems. You know,
All that shit does is gather information.
and it tells you what it wants to do or whatever. You know, people are just taking this information and just taking it for granted. AI be wrong as hell. It's
like
just
what it told you 100 years.
right. You know, like AI be wrong as hell. Yo, there was a story about a lawyer that used ChatGPT for his whole little case, and even asked ChatGPT, like, "Is this right?" And ChatGPT was like, "Yeah." Yo, so imagine what's gonna happen when doctors start using it. Word.
It's like his man used ChatGPT to create a book. And the dude parts was like, yo, you know it just gathers information. It doesn't make thought, right?
Nah.
They was all sitting there like, he's like, yo, that's plagiarism. If you're not citing your work,
who is it plagiarism from?
Whoever you grab the information from.
These words are not. Nothing's original, bro. These words.
That's why you have to cite. If you don't have works cited, that makes it think that these are your words.
But it's not somebody else's words. Like it's somebody. They just gathered information from the internet.
That's why you have to cite where you got your shit from.
No, it's not from one particular place of the internet. It's literally like.
Have you ever done a term paper?
I ain't been to college, bro.
When you do a term paper, you have to cite where you got all your information.
I know you got to cite where you got information from.
So it's the same thing.
However, like, alright. So what it does is when you ask a question, it's gonna search everywhere on the World Wide Web, and it's gonna make a compilation of things. It's not actually stealing from somebody verbatimly. You know what I'm saying? It's actually like, I don't know, how I see it is, I don't know what makes it indicate that it's correct. That's why it's important that you proofread what, you know, what's coming out of it. I don't know what machine makes them feel like they're right. They found the right information. But
I heard if you can go back,
it's like a
I
DJ.
heard kids tried to do that in college, and then professors was going through the work, putting it through the internet, and be like, "Oh shit, you got this from here. This wasn't your original idea."
It's like a DJ. Like a DJ takes a whole bunch. It's like DJ Cat. It's Kanye.
Like a mix.
Yeah, it takes a whole bunch of shit, and then, hey, you like it?
Play this.
You know what I'm saying? And if you like it, some dumbass gonna take it. But if you like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then it starts putting out even more stupid shit. It panics. You seen that one fucking video clip when they something to put AI in a robot, so it's like completely a human. And this one AI, right? This one robot was frustrated that it got wrong. It got the answer wrong. That it started slamming itself. It started panicking. You know what I'm saying? It was, yo, you know what's crazy? They never talk about robot fatalities. Is on the rise. They never talk. It's so funny how there's been like 50 robot fatalities so far. There was this shit don't get the news.
Man, yo, like I be telling Liz,
How do you take that to court?
The news is run by what, 2 companies? The whole news is run by 2 companies. So whatever they want to put out, whatever agenda, you never know. You know what, bro? I remember when I used to wake up early and read gossip shit and read news shit. Mm-hmm. And really be asking myself, like, yo, how does everybody putting out the same story at the same time? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you always got the same story all across. I'm like, yo, how does that work? It's not like it trickles in, you know what I mean? It's not like one person got it before the other. 6 o'clock on the dot, there's always a line of new news. Mm-hmm. That is weird to me. Yo, why nobody put it out at 4? Why nobody put it out at 5? Yeah. How is everybody coming up with this same story? Were all the reporters sitting there at the same time? It's weird, bro. Yeah. That's when I knew This whole shit is run by a couple of people, and they only put out what they want to put out.
If you put all those videos next to each other and press play at the same time, they sound exactly the same.
That's why, I told us, we have no media, we have no news. We are, like I told you before, we are prisoners being fed whatever they want to give us.
Yeah.
That is it. We have no free thought. We don't even, like, people call this freedom. Like, I be talking to my partner, like, you think you free?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't freedom. Like, we live in a land where we are governed by people who do not look like us.
People don't want freedom no more.
That's
they want
not
safety.
freedom.
They want security. People don't want freedom no more. They want security.
Sick when you think about
security and safety from the oppressors.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Corey said the only way for people of color to get up out of the situations they are in is polygamy.
What was the caption of that? I ain't really.
That was the episode we was watching. It's later on in the episode.
I ain't get to
the only way to get up out of our community.
I ain't get to his punchline. I ain't get to the bottom of it. Like what made him say that? Well, why?
Oh shit, it's a good question. I don't know where he went from that. A nigga broke it down. He was like, "Yo, man, if there was polygamy in our community." Because they really broke it down. Because Craig was like, if it costs $1 to live, and you got 4 incomes coming in, what's that dollar?
That's $4. Yeah.
Right up on it. Overnight.
Yeah, but polygamy is going on right now, but the government is involved in every relationship.
Why is the government involved
in relationships?
Why is the government involved in relationships?
They get involved.
Overlords.
The government.
Overlords.
You know what's even more crazy? The government really doesn't have any place in money. That's the craziest part about it. Like the government, if the government disappeared, we could still be transacting. You know what I'm saying? Like we could still, hey, you need $20. From what? From what? The money's in circulation right now. See, they print the money. That
money dry up.
That devalues the currency.
But the money was dry.
No, the transfers. How would it dry up?
Higher ups.
Higher ups?
Yeah. Big business would hoard money. Money that they collect, they would hoard and only use it for big transactions. So it would be going back into the little people, and because the little people get paid. So figure if the money kept coming in and they hoarding money and making big transactions and only paying whoever they need for, that should have dried up real quick.
Instead of them hoarding, that was scarcity. So that caused the value to go up. So the less money in circulation, the more value that money that value. Yeah. The more they print, the more less you can buy. You'll just have a whole lot. You could spend. You could get rid of a whole lot more of those dollars, but you're gonna get a whole lot less. But the less that you print, you get more with less money. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. But the government don't got no business in money. What cryptocurrency and all that's about. They don't got no business in currency. They don't got no business in a lot of things. But we just seem to wake up and think about it. I think we just have a good dependence, and we don't really believe in ourselves. As cliche as that sound. What is this community shit, bro? I think community is overrated. I think that shit is overrated. What?
It's overrated. You don't belong to
What you just say to me?
You think it's overrated because you don't belong to it.
I don't belong to a community. I don't belong to a community. Fuck a community, bro.
I don't have one.
Fuck a community. I'm not. I've been alright with no goddamn community.
It has nothing to do with the big picture.
What do you mean then?
You know what I mean by community?
What's the point? My point is I think the community is overrated. Everybody do be slots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know that there are whole communities without people. There are whole communities, even on Long Island, where they do not see people like community. You do know that, right? Can you imagine what it does for their economy? Can you imagine numbers look like a school? Can you imagine what their poverty rate look like? Because they have a sense of community and they have a hate of community. Realize the impact of the work community.
You know, greater thought. It's said that the reason why the ghetto is the way it is right now is because nobody owns anything in the ghetto.
That's 100%.
If you own something, you would care. Even without intention. You know, this is your shit. You would have a different kind of respect.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
But who are the people that live in these ghettos? These are people who do not have the best education. And that is where it starts. If you knew better, you would woken up